Alright, I'm going to go over what I have here. So I'm going to click play, click enter, and I only translated the first line. Right now it's in the default language, the native language, which is English. So I'm going to go up in here, and this is the game mode. Oops. Alright, you put in a culture, so I'm going to put in French. So this is set localization culture. It's part of fluid narrator subsystem. And it says card once to begin play. Alright. So now you're going to see it's in French. So that is the first way you can set what language you want. Let's just keep this at French. And let's say you want to do a task, but for whatever reason you want this task to be a different language. You can keep it empty and it will use this one right here. We're going to put in German, and that should give us a German result. So that is the German text. And let's say you put in something bad that is not valid, it will do the default native language. So either of these are invalid, so if this one's invalid, it will also do that. So we'll get out of this for a sec. I'll open up the editor for Baba. So you're going to see the text is the same over here. So every time you open up the engine, the editor, these two should be empty. So let's say they're empty. It's just gonna use the default native language again, which is English in this case. So let's say you want to in editor the simulator to do localization. You just click this asset. There's a special localization asset. We'll go over that, and then you put in your culture again, French, and you're gonna see it's French. So yes, so now here, right click, we're gonna see two new types of assets here: narrator localization and narrator localization text. So here's the main. So I'm setting the native language here. You can set whatever. I just call it English. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. I'll show you why. Then French for your foreign languages, French and German. And then you have these localization text assets. So you can add as many as you want. So they can be separated how you want to, like maybe by character or by location or whatever, however you want. So here is one of them right here. So I have this line right here. So, hey player, you're finally awake. So here's a French translation for that, and then German. So you're gonna click plus, and then you can add another language. The reason, like I said, the native language technically does not matter is because it's gonna, let's see, oops, it's just gonna use it whatever this one is. So in this case, it would be the English. So the name of the native language doesn't really matter, but yeah. So second of all, is we do have, it's under, for you it's under the window. For Unreal 4 it's under window, but tools, localization dashboard, this was built-in stuff and I could not really get it working right. It was just a pain in the butt, so I just did my own, and it's much easier to like integrate my system into to a custom system here, but it's not forced. So yeah, I didn't use a built-in one. Second of all, the third thing I want to talk about is how I've been looking at these companies, there's many of them. So a lot of them do like XML files or CSV files. I know that's the one you like, and the PO files, whatever. But, so most of them accept CSV files, like CSV right here. So a lot of them accept JSON too, JSON, something like this. So yeah, we just get rid of that. It'll be like this, and each text will be like this. So that's JSON, and then you have your CSV files, which is the Excel ones. So here it is. It's not the best. Let's see, Google Docs probably. Google Docs. Go to Docs. Change my. I don't have. Is this it? Yep, this was it. So, yeah, this was the old one. So you don't have this one. So you would just have this over here. Okay, just pretend a column doesn't exist, and you would the way this is set up is kind of ugly because you have your German and your French, and they're separated by these parentheses. That's how they were exported. That's when I was using data tables in Unreal, but a lot of companies, they wanted one language per file. So you have your source, and then like here you'll be French. So you only have your French text. Wow, this is really ugly. See? So they prefer, a lot of them do prefer like something like that. And then you would have a new, let's say this is a new file. This is a totally different file. You would have your German here, and each language will be its own file, if that makes sense. So this could just be translation, whatever. That's just what I've seen, and that makes sense because I don't even know why this is blurry now. Whatever. But it makes sense because if you want multiple people translating for you, you don't want the German person waiting for the French person to finish. They can only add one file at a time, one person per file at a time. So, but I can write a thing where it takes this, not this, it takes your main, where it takes this and converts it, exports it into a CSV file. So you can tell me what you think of that. I hope that makes sense. You can do your own research too, but that's what I found. Yep.